Good morning everyone. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs of 12th of August. For mobile optimized ebooks, please install GKToday Academy app. For regular updates, please join our Telegram channel. This is the name of Telegram channel, GKToday YouTube. Now we have started a new channel, Civils Academy, so you can subscribe to it if you find it relevant. Now let's start. A new railway museum has been inaugurated at which city of Karnataka? So this is in Hubballi. Recently, Railway Minister Mr. Piyush Goyal and Coal and Mines Minister Mr. Prahlad Joshi inaugurated this new railway museum, and this is in Karnataka. So it aims to preserve the heritage of railways. Now recently Karnataka was also in news as Flipkart signed an agreement with Karnataka. So Flipkart signed this agreement to promote the art and craft of local people of Karnataka. The state was also in news because of Skill Connect Forum. So this is a forum for the job seekers and job providers. Apart from that, the state was also in news because of Siddhi community, as recently S.S. Siddhi became the first lawmaker from his community, and he was appointed by the Karnataka governor to the Karnataka Legislative Council. So this community is part of scheduled tribes in Karnataka. Who won the Asian College of Journalism's award for investigative journalism? So recently, Nitin Sethi won this award for investigative journalism. So his investigative journalism articles includes articles on electoral bonds. In addition to him, K.P. Narayana Kumar Memorial Award for Social Impact Journalism was given to Shiv Sahai Singh, which is the first Indian city to have a female symbols on traffic signals. So this city is going to be Mumbai, and recently BMC, that is Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation, has installed traffic signals that display the female icons. So Mumbai is in Maharashtra. Recently Maharashtra was in news because of Project Platina. The state was also in news because of its agreement with Google, and therefore Maharashtra became the first state to tie with Google to provide online education to the students. Maharashtra was also in news as recently first women state election commissioner of Maharashtra passed away, and she was Neela Satyanarayanan. The Eat Right India movement that has won the Food System Vision Prize is being implemented by which organization? So this is related to FSSAI, that is Food Safety and Standards Authority of India. So recently FSSAI was awarded the Food System Vision Prize for its Eat Right India movement. In addition to that, a non-governmental organization, Nandi, also won the Food Vision Prize, and it is a Hyderabad-based non-governmental organization. Now, this FSSAI is under Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. It is a statutory body which has been constituted as per the provisions of Food Safety and Standards Act of 2006. Recently, FSSAI partnered with CSIR for collaborative research. FSSAI was also in news as recently Arun Singhal became the new Chief Executive Officer of FSSAI. On the other hand, Rita Tewatia is the chairperson of FSSAI. Which trade association organized the National Public Procurement Conclave along with Government e-Marketplace? So recently CII, that is Confederation of Indian Industry, organized this National Public Procurement Conclave. So this was organized by CII in collaboration with Government e-Marketplace, and this was inaugurated by Union Commerce and Industry Minister Mr. Piyush Goyal. He is the Railway Minister as well. Now CII was also in news as recently CII partnered with TDB, that is Technology Development Board. So CII in association with TDB launched Restart Initiative. CII was also in news as recently Uday Kotak became the new president of CII. So this Restart Initiative stands for Reboot the Economy through Science, Technology and Research Translations. Now there was one more restart which was in news, and it is a policy of Andhra Pradesh government, and this restart policy was started for MSME sector. That means for the revival of MSME sector. Now recently SIDBI in association with TransUnion launched MSME Saksham for the MSME sector. Which Indian organization is celebrating Cleanliness Week from 10th of August to mark the Independence Day? So this organization is Indian Railways. Recently, Indian Railways was also in news because of OHE, inspection app. What is OHE? It is Overhead Equipment. Railway was also in news because of Kisan Rail. So recently, Kisan Rail started its operations from Maharashtra to Bihar. Railway was also in news because of Anji Khad Bridge. So recently, Railway Minister Piyush Goyal announced India's first cable-styled railway bridge, and this is Anji Khad Bridge. Which e-commerce platform launched a startup promotion and mentoring program called Leap? So this is an initiative by Flipkart, and it is a platform for the startup promotion. Now Flipkart was also in news as recently it partnered with Uttar Pradesh government for One District, One Product program. Flipkart was also in news as recently it signed agreement with Karnataka State Mango Department to help mango farmers to sell their products online. Now Flipkart was also in news as recently they started Flipkart Quick. So it is a hyperlocal delivery service which has been launched in Bengaluru in Karnataka. Matheran Hill Station, where around 77 new species of butterflies have been found, is located in which Indian state? So it is in Maharashtra. And according to Bombay Natural History Society, approximately 77 new species of butterflies have been found in the ecologically sensitive forest of Matheran Hill Station, and it is in Maharashtra. Now this Bombay Natural History Society was founded in 1883, and it is a non-governmental organization which is involved in the conservation and biodiversity research. The Indian Railways is to transport denim and dyes to which neighboring country? So this country is Bangladesh. And the Western Railway Zone of Indian Railways is set to run a parcel train from Ahmedabad division in Gujarat to Bangladesh. Now, Bangladesh was also in news as recently India appointed Vikram Doraiswamy as India's next High Commissioner to Bangladesh. Bangladesh was also in news as recently Bangladesh pacer Qazi Anik Islam was banned for 2 years for doping. Qazi Anik is a well-known cricketer. Which initiative launched under the Ayushman Bharat program has provided over 1 lakh consultations? The name of this initiative is E-Sanjeevani. So it is a telemedicine platform and it has provided over 1 lakh consultations. What is the meaning of telemedicine? It means providing medical consultations over internet. That means instead of visiting the doctor physically, you can consult the doctors online. So this is a part of Ayushman Bharat initiative. As per a recent study, pathogens named as critical by the WHO is found in which river? So WHO stands for World Health Organization, and these pathogens were found in Yamuna River. And these are multi-drug resistant bacteria which were found in Yamuna, and they were found because of the entry of sewage water in the river Yamuna. Now WHO was also in news as USA decided to quit WHO. It was also in news because of CTAP initiative. WHO was also in news as recently Dr. Harshvardhan took charge as the chairperson of Executive Board of WHO. The COVAX facility, which was seen in news recently, is an initiative of which international organization? So it is related to WHO. And the objective of this initiative is to fast track the development of vaccine against coronavirus. Now recently, Russia announced that they have developed a vaccine for coronavirus, and the name of this vaccine is Sputnik. So Russia is the first country to register a coronavirus vaccine. Now coming back to WHO was also in news as along with United Nations, it released a postage stamp on the 40th anniversary of smallpox eradication. So these were the most important questions of today's video. Now we are going to cover important news. Feel free to skip it if you do not like the format. So first news is related to Belarus. As recently, Belarus President Alexander Lukashenko won the presidential elections for 6th consecutive term, and that's why he was in news. Next is related to Mauritania. As recently, Mohamed Ould Belal became the new Prime Minister of Mauritania. Next is related to Peru. So Walter Roger Motos Ruiz became the new Prime Minister of Peru. The capital of Peru is Lima, and currency of Peru is Peruvian Sol. Next is KN Anantha Padmanabhan. So recently, Indian umpire KN Anantha Padmanabhan has been inducted in ICC International Panel of Umpires. What is ICC? It is International Cricket Council. The headquarters of ICC is in Dubai in UAE, and this year's IPL is going to be organized in UAE. Next is Rahat Indori. So well-known Urdu poet Rahat Indori passed away. Next is Moira Bananas, Harmal Chilies. So these are the products of Goa, and recently these products were in news as they got GI tag. What is GI? It is geographical indication. So now 5 products from Goa have got GI status. Next is LIC Yes Bank. So recently LIC acquired approximately 5% stakes in Yes Bank. Next is Paytm all-in-one portable Android smart POS. What is POS? It is point of sale. So recently Paytm has launched India's first pocket Android point of sale device. Next is World Lion Day. So it was on 10th of August. Next is period leave for its employees. So recently Zomato announced period leave policy for women. So as per this policy, 10 days period leaves will be provided to the women employees. Next is Suraksha. So recently Union Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar launched National Portal on Human-Elephant Conflict, and the name of this portal is Suraksha. So this portal will collect the real-time information and it will try to minimize the human-elephant conflict. It is important to note that on 12th of August, World Elephant Day is celebrated. Next is Malgudi Museum. So recently, Southwestern Railways has restored Arasalu railway station, and this railway station is in Karnataka. So now this railway station will be called as Malgudi Museum. Next is RODTEP scheme, that is Remission of Duties and Taxes on Exported Products scheme. So recently Finance Ministry constituted a committee, and this committee will be headed by GK Pillai. So this committee was constituted for determination of ceiling rates under this RODTEP scheme. Please read about this scheme. Next is National Infrastructure Pipeline. So recently the online dashboard for this NIP was inaugurated by Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Next is Andhra Pradesh Boston Group. So recently the state government of Andhra Pradesh signed agreement with Boston Group to set up IT company in Vishakhapatnam. The state government of Andhra Pradesh was also in news because of its new industrial policy. Recently, Gujarat also announced its new industrial policy. So these were the most important questions and events of today's video. Now homework for you. So please read about Sunsports, submission on agricultural mechanization and black box. So that was all for the day. Thank you.